Hello friends, welcome back to my channel. My name is SarahElizabeth, and in today's video I've got some extreme laundry motivation for you guys, as well as a deep clean of my dining room as promised. I hadn't included it in the last few videos, but I wanted to make sure that I provided it so you can see the before and after and get all the motivation you need. So let's get started. So first off, I hope everybody's doing really well. I have been really busy with a lot of stuff for back to work, back to school. So I wanted to take an opportunity and take a quick chance to get a few things done around the house. So I wanted to start off the day with some dishes. Usually I pick a task and I get it done. I like to focus on something small that I can accomplish quickly. So this way it kind of sets me up for the rest of my day, whether it's cleaning or organizing. So let me know down below in the comments what you guys have been up to, any last minute trips, or has everybody kind of gone back into school mode if you have little ones or even bigger kids? Are you guys on a different routine as of yet? I know for my family we're starting to get there, starting to kind of establish that fall routine, and it kind of helps that the weather has been very fall-like, which is kind of rare for the end of August, but it is New England, so nothing's out of the ordinary here. So I wanted to start on laundry. I'm about 2 days behind with my laundry, if not more. There was just so much that had happened. I was sick, there was things going on, so I wanted to take the Monday to tackle that, especially since I was going to be working a few days this week. So I went ahead in with our hamper, divided up everything into different piles. If you can see my son's hamper in the background, same thing with his. I ended up doing that the second day. But I did have things left over, I believe, in the washing machine. I don't usually recommend that. If you're somebody who leaves things, to do for another day, make sure you go back later that day or the next day to do it. Don't ever leave it in the washing machine, because if it's left in there for too long, it just develops that really kind of nasty smell. So that's my reminder to those of you who are like me. For laundry procrastinators, go do your laundry. So here I'm just folding the sheets. I try to get into the habit of when I bring up laundry, I pretty much fold it right away and I try to bring it upstairs. Oftentimes it'll sit in a pile on our bed upstairs until the evening when I'm ready to put it away, but I was able to get some stuff, folded and put away. Today I kind of forced myself to do that so it doesn't just sit there and get wrinkled. My husband's laundry always stays put. He prefers to put his own stuff away, and I'm cool with that, but that's something I'm trying to be better about, is doing the laundry, folding it, and actually making sure it gets back to where it needs to go. So if you guys just saw me go off to the side with the shorts, I have a little rack that was actually a shoe rack at one point. We cleaned it off, I took it out of my master closet, and that's where I hang some of the clothes or things that just can't go in the dryer. And it works out really well. I was never really able to put the clothesline in downstairs the way I wanted to. It's a smaller space that houses my washer and dryer, but that little shoe rack worked out really well. So if you're somebody who has limited space, use what you have at home. Sometimes a CD rack, a shoe rack, it works out really nicely to dry those items that can't go in the dryer. Just a little hacker tip or trick for you guys. So after I was done folding, I just went ahead and forced myself upstairs and made sure I put everything away. Like I said, I had 2 days worth of laundry to do, so laundry took me all the way through the end of Tuesday to kind of just finish up, but I'm happy that it's done. Next up on my laundry list, just in addition to regular laundry later this week, is going to be my son's ruggable carpet. There's been a lot of people who, when we have visitors, they don't necessarily always take off their shoes and they walk on the carpet with their shoes, and it drives me nuts. It's disgusting. We've addressed it a few times with family and friends. They just forget. So at this point, I'm happy I have the ruggable. I can just pop it in the wash, pop it in the dryer, put it right back down, and it works really well. So that'll be on the agenda. But let me know down in the comments below, how often are you guys doing laundry a week? Once a week? Twice a week? Do you guys save it up for the end of the week? Let me know, because I'm interested to see how your schedule compares to mine. So as promised, I did want to include my dining room for a deep clean. We had just had a family get-together, a barbecue on the Sunday. We actually did an impromptu. We celebrated my mom's birthday, which is Wednesday the 17th. Happy birthday, Mom. By the time this video comes out, her birthday will have already passed. But we did have a get-together on that Sunday, and everybody was over. So granted, lots of food, lots of mess. So I definitely needed to deep clean this room. Needed to deep clean it in general, but clean it up from all the crumbs on the floor. So as always, I wanted to go ahead and wash the walls and moldings, all that good stuff. I usually do that first, move out the paintings and whatnot. I will say, out of all the rooms in the downstairs that I had to clean, my dining room was probably the cleanest, just in terms of the water when it was finished. So that's always a good sign, but we don't use it all that often, usually for holidays, special events, and family get-togethers. I like to get the most use I can out of my dining room, so it's not just a room taking up space, but it definitely got its use this summer. So I wanted to take a quick moment and just introduce myself. If you guys are new to my channel, my name is SarahElizabeth. I do a lot of cleaning, organizing, lifestyle routines. I am a full-time registered nurse, so typically I do work the Monday through Friday and have weekends off. I'm coming off of my summer vacation. I do school nursing, so typically I'll have the summers off. I do stuff with my family, friends, all that jazz, but I am going to be heading back to school very shortly. So this is one of the reasons I've been trying to deep clean and accomplish what I can before I go back, just because it's a whirlwind in the nurse's office. But that's pretty much me in a nutshell. So if you are new to my channel, feel free to say hello down below. Hello, so as always, I just wanted to quickly show you the deep cleaning of my dining room. I took apart the radiator, and as expected, just like with literally every other radiator on the first floor, it's gross. Not as bad as some of the other ones by any means, but definitely quite dusty, so I don't think this should take me long to do. Anybody tackling their radiators, if you are going to take this on as a project, for me, it's getting off the covers that takes me the longest time. But in terms of actually quickly dusting it, vacuuming it, and maybe washing the covers themselves, I don't know, in total it takes me about 5 to 7 minutes. It's not long, but it's well worth it, like I said. But yeah, so this is what the radiators in the dining room looks like. So after the heavy lifting and the main parts of the dining room were done, I just went ahead and dusted all the furniture like I typically do. One of these days I am going to take all of the glassware and plates out of there, deep clean everything in it, but that'll probably be closer to Christmas. I super love this hutch. It has so many amazing things that I've accumulated through the years that were left to me by my grandparents on both sides. So very blessed to have that there because each item has a story. But that hutch actually lights up, so we'll usually do this on Thanksgiving or around Christmas, and I get to show off all my goods. But that's just kind of how I use it. I know some people use it as more of a decorative stance, but let me know if you guys have a hutch down below. Are you guys more decorative, or does it actually house plates and glasses that you would use for different occasions? So one of the next things I decided to focus on in this room was the chairs. This is one of my least favorite things to do. I hate having to clean the dining room chairs just because of all the nooks and crannies in them. But again, to me, I find them comfortable, but I like a stiff back. A lot of my family and friends don't. But I love the look of it. I know it's a little bit more, what would you call it, ornate, I guess. But super love those chairs. They're just a pain in the butt to clean. And then, o napron that you see right there, the tablecloth was made by my vovó, my grandmother, just in Portuguese. So I like to use that in the spring and summer months. And then I have a fall tablecloth that I'll be using in the next coming weeks. I just need to dig out all the fall decor from downstairs. That will definitely be on its way in terms of a video and fall decor. I know so many people have decorated already. I think they were just super excited. And I do love fall decor. I have to say, fall and Christmas, those seasons are kind of my favorite. I don't do much in the spring and summer. Usually because we're outside, we're a family who loves to be outside, and I don't spend much time inside. So for the warmer months, or the burr months as I call them, I like to decorate a little bit more. So that is definitely upcoming on my channel. So this is the finished product for the dining room. It was a nice reset that I got to do. So I got to really deep clean it. The floor absolutely, like I said, needed to be vacuumed and washed because of all the crumbs that were there. And the high chair that was there, we finally just cleaned it off and put away in storage. My son is now using a booster seat. So far, so good. And then I think within the next year or so, because he is tall for his age, I think he'll just be able to use a regular chair. But anyways, moving on into day 2, I still had a ton of laundry to do. Like I said, no exaggeration, it took me the 2 full days of just tons of laundry, and I had just a lot to do. So I went ahead and started that off at the beginning of my day, and honestly just took most of the next day to focus in on laundry and a few small tasks around the home. I just wanted to pop in and just really quickly say I appreciate all of you, and I hope that when you come to my channel you find it a more peaceful environment and, an okay place to be. It doesn't have to be the most exciting, but I want people to feel safe when they comment and just have a good time and relax, watch me get the work done, or hopefully I'm motivating you to get something done alongside me. Either way, you are more than welcome here. Know that whatever you're doing around your home is enough, and whatever you have time for, get what you can get done. You don't need to clean the whole house. You don't need to do all the yard work. You don't need to be Superwoman, Superman. I mean, really, nobody expects that unless I'm watching a Marvel or DC movie. But realistically speaking, you do what you can do, and that is more than enough. So if you've not heard a thank you in a while, I'm going to tell you. Thank you for being you. Thank you for all that you do. And you are more than appreciated, and you are important. So this is bringing us to the end of my video today. I hope that you guys enjoyed and it motivated you to get some laundry done, and that you realize that everybody gets behind in their laundry, myself included. Or whether you're tackling a cleaning project, either way, I wish you luck, and I will see you in my next video on Friday. Take care, guys. Bye.